Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is my Bloodborne Blood Level 4 New Game +6 all bosses. So this is the Blood-Starved Beast. This is probably the easiest boss in the game from a mechanical perspective, because all you really have to do is move to your left. And it doesn't really matter what you do, anything will work. This is one of the bosses in the game where it's really easy to actually beat it without even sprinting. The most difficult part is at the beginning, because if he does the slow claw, walking behind his back can be a little bit tricky to get, and he will hit you. But if you know that that's a problem, if he does that move, you can shoot him and parry him and get the free R2 then. But fundamentally, all you have to do on this boss is wait for him to get close to you, and then dodge to your left, to his right, and get behind him. Once you're behind him, you can work on backstabs, or you can just do some damage. Don't get greedy, understand the moves, and it's all pretty simple. For the purposes of not rolling, I'm going to just be sprinting to that side of him and then working on backstabs from there, and it really is a pretty simple fight. But I like it because before you know that this is a really strong way of fighting this boss can be quite intimidating and quite awkward. But once you discover this truth, this eldritch truth, you'll never be the same again. So, he starts at the edge of the room, and you might be wondering, Chris, did you die to this boss? And indeed I did. It was the most bizarre thing, but it happens every so often. So I pop the pellet, I go around his little dashing attack, and we reset and we begin the ballet once again. So right now, he does the move I want. After he settles, I'm going to charge a backstab, hit him once, fully charged R2, hit him twice into transformation attack, build the beast blood, and he's going to move away from me. So we repeat again. There's the slow claw, backstab, backstab again, transform, and now he's going to get a little bit pissed and shower some poison. So now he's going to start moving very quickly, and he's also going to be utilising his additional claw combos, and I'm just going to do the same thing. There's the jump, he has a jumping grab and a jumping claw, so be very careful. There's the move we want, there's the charge attack, there's the backstab, into the second critical attack. And if you're new to Blood Level 4 and you're wondering why I'm not doing visceral attacks, doing visceral attacks at my level is not worth it. They don't do any damage. I could have actually probably killed him here if I'd have committed to backstabbing him instead of being a coward, but I didn't want to get poisoned, because you can get poisoned and it's very difficult to stop. And you will die very quickly when you have low life like I do. But the idea is, visceraling at Blood Level 4, because your skill isn't high enough and because the claw mark runes don't make a difference enough, you never really want to do it. The best case scenario, once you do any kind of interrupt or any kind of backstab, is to hit with a fully charged R2 or to hit with a running R2. Those are the two attacks that are going to garner you the most damage for your buck, and that's what you always want to try and do if you can. But I get a little bit of a bad pattern here, where when we both meet in the centre in our little dance, the boss keeps doing the same claw move that I don't really have a good punish for outside of parrying, and because of how stupid the parrying is when it comes to hitting this skinny bugger, that's what we needed. He does that move and he just sealed his own death warrant. So there is the end of Blood-Starved Beast. By no means a difficult fight until you learn him. It can be quite tricky if you don't understand how to move. But there is the Blood Level 4, here is the Mensis Cages, and that's the end of another boss. So thank you very much for watching, and you take care now.